We are bending over backwards to attract a mate.
Yeah, women have it easier on dating apps. That's not even a question. Describe, let's talk about it.
Women have it easier on dating apps? Is that really what you men think? Women are putting on makeup, getting their hair done, taking hours to pick an outfit, having full-blown photo shoots, editing the photos, spending hours picking that good photo. All this just to attract a man, okay? We are bending over backwards to attract a mate. And what are you guys doing? You're posting photos like this on dating apps and wondering why no one swipes right. We literally live in a time where there is a solution to every single problem you face, and you are still struggling. The smart, efficient, lazy but successful men, they are putting photos of their face on existing aesthetic Pinterest looking photos because yes, chicks love that shit. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, none of that matters. Seriously, none of that matters in your comparison of who has it easier or not. You're telling men that they can simply Photoshop themselves on other people's photos, existing photos, as if women don't complain about being catfished, as if women don't complain about inauthenticity of these. Besides, even when you say that, the amount of people you have to choose from, the amount of likes you have to choose from compared to a man is astronomically different. That's the ease in which people are talking about. You have more people to sift through, not the effort you took into actually creating your profile. And if we're being serious, if we're being honest and nuanced on this channel as we like to be, most of your photos are not simply curated for the photo shoot. You don't sit down and say, okay, let me build a profile on a dating app. Let me go to Hinge, let me go to Bumble, let me go to Tinder, Raya, whatever I'm using. Now let me book a photo shoot. Let me do my makeup. Let me get a professional in here to do my makeup. Let me choose the best of the best of the best. One, that's also inauthentic, right? We also understand the what you can do with actual makeup, how you can change your look. But two, this is not a representation of your normal everyday life. Most of the times, you're choosing photos that are already in your gallery, those that are already been curated, that you already chose for your social media presence and profile. That's what you're choosing from. So, at the heart of this conversation right here, and we're gonna link it to other videos and to a larger sort of thing here. You devalue men often, and the way you do it is one, you know, tell men that they're only good for what they can provide. That's nuance. It's in society. We know that already. If he can't do this, then get another one. If he fails to do this, and it be things from money to emotions into happiness. If he can't fulfill you in some way, he can't provision you with what you need, get another one. We know that. That's kind of accepted truth. We can move on from that. But the other way you devalue men is you make it seem as if what you do requires extraordinary effort. You have to summon the Justice League to deal with your issues or your accomplishments. You make them so huge and amazing, but they actually turn out to be normal everyday activities. For example, you want to say, I pay my own bills. Somehow this is supposed to elevate your position above men. This is somehow supposed to make you worthy of all this extra affirmation, all this extra validation, all this extra effort is because you pay your own bills. You sustain the life you created for yourself. Therefore, I should look at you as in a elevated position. I should put you on a pedestal because you're so amazing. You have your own car, you have your own place, be it a place you rent, or you have your own house. All these things that you do, they're incredible, they're amazing. They're regular adult activities. But you elevate that to make it seem as if you're more important than him, than what he's done. If you take what they've done side to side, you want more credit for it. And then to back up, to justify that, you're going to state that back in the day, we weren't allowed to do these things. We're looking at this contextually. You're back in the day, what women have gone through back in the day to arrive where they are has put you in a better position than they were. You don't continually get credit because of how far they've come. It's what you've done with where you are right here and now. So when you say women had to struggle to vote, you've always enjoyed that right to vote. That's never been an issue for you to fight for that. It's already been given. This is not to take away from the efforts. It's not to take away from the deficit, but it's saying for you right here in your life, the things that you're able to do, you didn't have to struggle to go to college. You didn't have to struggle to get a job. You didn't have to study to get a credit card, to get a bank account. These things were built on the backs of others. That does not make what you're doing now super duper amazing. If you can get in a time machine and compare yourself with someone from another time, another woman from another time, from 100 years ago, everything you're talking about would be amazing. But you're talking to people who grew up under the same sun, under the same set of restrictions or lack thereof. So what you're doing doesn't make it so amazing. At 22, what you accomplished as a man at 22, okay, you're adults. You have your own place, you have your own car, you have a more, congratulations. You make it seem as the effort for you to put pictures on a profile shows that you have it harder than men. No, we all see your photos. We all see what you choose. It's your everyday, oh, I look cute in this. Let me use this. Oh, let me show that I'm well-traveled. Here's the Eiffel Tower in the background. Let me show me I'm on a safari. Look, look, I'm scuba diving. I'm on a beach. I'm out getting drinks. None of these are curated specifically for your dating profile. All of these activities usually curated because you always have Instagram or social media on mind. You take trips specifically so you can get the photo op. You constantly complain that men, when they go on vacation, how come they come back with only 2 photos? Well, because we do these things differently. We're not doing it in mind of a social media presence. Yes, we realize how important it is. We realize how critical it is for dating apps. The advice you're giving here about, yeah, you can do things to improve your presence online. Men need to take better photos. Absolutely. But to make it seem as if you're working harder or you have it harder than men when it comes down to dating apps, you stop. just stop. You sound stupid, right? You sound stupid. It sounds like you cannot recognize the imbalance when it comes down to dating apps. You can't recognize the recognized data from all these dating apps, from all these dating sites, the curated data, the collated data that's available for you at your fingertips that shows you, yes, there are men that go a year without a match. A match, not a date, without a match. Is it because they don't have the proper profile? Is it because they're prompts? Who knows? There's a multitude of reasons, but this is coming down to what women have to choose from. You get to choose from a slew of men. Men don't have that same option. It's not equitable in that sense. This is not a dig. This is not a complaint. This is simply how it is. It's a reflection of what happens outside. You want the top tier of men. You want the 20%, 10%, 5%, whatever. So the rest are going to have a harder time as they do in real life, as they do on dating apps. If you don't meet the requirements, then you don't meet the requirements. This is not to throw shade and say, women, you should be more open. No, this is just saying you don't have it harder in dating apps. Stop shaming men into thinking that life is so easy if they only adhere to this because my life is so difficult. Look at all the imaginary things I have to accomplish. Look at all the imaginary things that I somehow broke the ceiling, so you should praise me for those efforts. You're doing normal adult stuff. You're doing normal adult stuff, and you want the credit as a trailblazer. That's not how it works. When you say stuff like this, a lot of us end up rolling our eyes because we're going to lean into data, not what you emotionally feel or not what you simply make up. Because if you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on your screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos. And of course, if you're listening to sound my voice now, you have not subscribed, I think you should. We're just trying to build something dope. I'll see you in the next one.